Good evening. You are watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Thursday, May 12th. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. Leading today's headlines, the RCIPS is advising the public of a road closure taking place to facilitate the National Museum's annual Lukia and Miss Annie exhibition opening on Saturday, May 14th from 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Goring Avenue will be closed between South Church Street and Louis Lavelwin Way. Motorists are advised to exercise caution and use Warwick Drive as an alternate route during these times. 19 more Cuban migrants arrived today in the Cayman Islands. The Customs and Border Control Detention Center is now at capacity. The Elliott Connolly Civic Center in Gun Bay, East End, is being temporarily used to house 23 other migrants. 37 Cuban migrants were recently transferred from Cayman Brac to Grand Cayman due to insufficient resources in Cayman Brac to manage that number of migrants effectively. CBC Director Charles Clifford stated that it was necessary to activate the temporary housing plan while alternative accommodation for migrants is established. CUC has appointed Mrs. Shuri L. Ebanks as its new board chair following the annual general and special meeting of shareholders on May 10, 2022. Mrs. Ebanks is the first female to hold this position. She replaces the outgoing board chair, Mr. David Rich, who retired after 33 years of service as a director at CUC. 11 individuals were elected to the CUC board at the annual meeting, including 6 female directors. The Department of Agriculture is currently hosting a 4-week training session aimed at introducing and equipping homeowners with the skills necessary to develop home gardens. The free sessions commenced on Saturday, May 7th at the Stacey Watler Pavilion Agricultural Ground in Lower Valley, Bodden Town. Minister of Agriculture Honorable J. E. Banks attended the opening session and said that the government has been making strides through several initiatives to support farmers. Cayman International School has increased the number of scholarships offered to Caymanian students at the high school level for 2022 and 2023 school year. The newly named CIS Cayman Citizen Scholarship Program will offer partial and full tuition scholarships for up to 12 students in grades 9 through 12. Students going to 9th, 10th, or 11th grade can apply for the scholarships that cover the tuition in full until students graduate. Students interested in applying for the program may contact Cayman International School for information or visit caymaninternationalschool.org. Cayman Airways has had to cancel today's flights to and from Jamaica due to a strike by air traffic controllers in Jamaica. There are reports that at least 28 flights destined for Donald Sangster International Airport have been cancelled. The airline said passengers on the affected flights KX604 and KX605 will be rescheduled for travel tomorrow, 13th May, subject to Jamaica's air traffic control operations returning to normalcy. The protest comes after failed salary negotiations with the Ministry of Finance. Let's hear from Kevin Watler for updates on Cayman's evening weather.
Thanks, Misha, and good night, Cayman. I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR weather update. Is brought to you by WG Charters. Scattered thunderstorms will develop after midnight. Temperatures will drop to the mid to upper 70s with light easterly winds. Sunrise at 5:51 in the morning. Plan for scattered thunderstorms. The day heats up to the mid 80s. Winds east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour and sunset at 6:52. Now, nighttime tomorrow and Friday, those scattered thunderstorms will continue and it will be mainly cloudy overnight. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour and the temperatures fall to the mid to upper 70s. Here are the tide changes for tomorrow as well, as the times the moon will be up and go away. Now, looking forward, this weekend does have rain in the forecast, so keep that in mind as you make your plans. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so we encourage you to support them. Have a great night.
Thank you, Kevin, for those updates. Moving on to regional news, veteran journalist and playwright Barbara Gluden passed away in the hospital just days after her husband, Ansel Gluden's death. Mrs. Gluden was a former editor at The Gleaner and radio jockey on Jamaica's talk show Hotline for over 30 years. Mrs. Gluden was inducted into the Press Association of Jamaica's Hall of Fame in 2013 and was bestowed with the Order of Jamaica in 1992. Leading international news today, a Paraguayan public prosecutor, Marcelo Pecci, was shot dead on a Colombian beach while on honeymoon on Tuesday. Pecci was with his wife Claudia Aguilera at a hotel on Colombia's Caribbean coast when the attacker shot him twice. Pecci led a string of high-profile cases against organized crime and drug trafficking. Colombia's National Police Chief, General Jorge Luis Vargas, said both Colombian and Paraguayan law enforcers are investigating the apparent hit. Officials from the United States will also aid the investigation. Colombian police offered a reward of 2 billion pesos for information leading to the capture of the attackers. Aguilera had announced her pregnancy on social media just hours before the shooting incident. For more in-depth news and headlines, please visit our website, caymanmallroad.com. Tune into the Cold Hard Truth with Sandy Hill tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Radio Bobo 89.1 FM. Thank you for tuning in to CMR Daily Buzz with me, Misha Allinger. Please do not drink and drive. Enjoy your evening and stay safe.